Let's go! Dude, I thought I got 2 tires. It was only one. It was only one.
I thought. Bro, your outer zone 1 and 2 were like beautiful. You were at hair late in outer zone 2, but we planned that. Like that was, you executed like.
Yeah, it was the early into handbrake, foot brake that dropped me into it.
You executed.
into the Great 8, because once again, today we're just doing a top 16, not a top 32.
right, so it looks like we are having a buy run, and we're gonna have him do a buy run. His competitor is out, but I think John Temple is just gonna be driving through.
Yeah, that's
Crossing the
fine.
line?
It's all right to
Okay.
just take like a normal lap when you're doing these runs. So you really just need to make a pass as a courtesy. So John Temple right there waving over to the camera, guys. Everyone on the live stream can see him there with Slide United.
John Temple does an elegant wave going through.
I mean, right now he's just taking a cruise because his competitor, unfortunately, Daniel Oy, was trying to take a look at his vehicle, and it just sounded like somewhere he had a snake in his boot, and unfortunately that just prevented him from being able to make it to the line. So John Temple doing a great job. I mean, he's having a really great day today. He had an awesome qualifying run, and now having a buy run, he just got himself right into the grade 8. So if he can copy and paste the way he was driving and qualifying, he might make his way pretty far in this competition today.
Yeah, I was talking to his spotters earlier, and the one thing I noticed with his chase is at that inner clip, he needs to try to dive quickly into the pocket at the outer zone 3, because it seemed like, especially with his setup, it's struggling to keep that speed with the throttle down. So the spotters are talking to him about that, but he's been doing spectacular through outer zone 1 and 2 and just making a huge smoke show. But as you can tell by his sense of humor with that elegant wave going by, I might call him Lil Bo Beep.
Right now we got John Temple up at the line, and John Temple is going to be going against Paulo Mota. So that's right. John Temple in the lead position and Paulo in the Mustang in the chase.
Temple is in the top 8 right now. First time I've seen him in the top 8 from what I remember. So we'll see how he performs out here. I am very curious how he's going to perform out here in the chase, especially with that S chassis.
Yeah, we've talked to John Temple, and his outlook on the championship is very great. He's got the right attitude coming into it. He's going to get his own win this year. If he could just get a result, he'll be happy with one of these rounds. We see him float to this outside zone right now as Paulo is in the chase. Right now doing a transition, looking at the outside zone, doing a great job. John Temple, as Paulo is making mistakes in the chase position, a little bit off of that inside clip as they get into that outside sweeper, throttling down. And we know John Temple is going to be happy with that run. And there we go, a clean run from John Temple, and Paulo doing the best he can in the chase.
John the Captain Temple out here slaying it. I'm so happy for him. He did a nice wave and was excited for performing out here. Here we go. Paulo in the lead. John Temple in the chase. Here we go. S chassis versus Ford Mustang. Here comes John Temple in the chase. Slinging it in there. Trying to keep that proximity. Oh, Paulo goes wide and spins out. John Temple just has to finish this out. And oh, mercy. John Temple is moving on from what we're seeing because Paulo definitely spun out and zeroed the lead run. John Temple must be excited and ecstatic right now because he's going to the top
Phenomenal job by Temple. I mean, he definitely deserves it if he moves on from that. I have to imagine he's got the advantage. Paolo doing a good job in the lead, but then unfortunately it looked like he just hit the heavy sheets button and hit start on the spin cycle and ended up going into a spin there. So I guess we're just waiting for the official answer. From the judges, we know there with Temple being with Slide United, we know Rich DeBarden is back there, is helping him out. He's also been a long-time person in this community. We know that team, very loving with each other, is very loving with the community. They are, I know at least one of them has got to be in his headset and let him know this looks pretty good on his end.
And it looks like John Temple is moving on. John the Captain Temple. I got to come up with a nickname better than that because he's very welcoming for everybody that comes into his pit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to convert religions because I'm not trying to go to anywhere else besides the John Temple. This is the place where you want to be in this competition on this last round 4 of U.S. Drift Circuit Formula Drift Pro-Am.
We have John Temple out here. Let's see how he performs. He's going to be in the chase. And Steven is going to be in the lead.
Once again, Steven Tassanaro pulling up to that Shift Culture tent. And we also have the other one, Golden Grown. And once again, thank you so much to our sponsor, Shift Culture and Golden Grown over there, hosting the starting tents, have been with us for the last 2 seasons. We're very excited to have them on board with us, happy to have them with us next year, and all the sponsors that have been with us. At the same time, also is Kenda Tires, Link ECU, OMP Racing, Fly Day Drones, Claim Defenders, Public Adjusting Services. I mean, we've got everybody out here.
Yep. Man. And this is the battle. The winner moves on to the battle of first and second place. The loser moves on to the battle for third place. Who's going to move on to be the king of this final round? Steven Tassanaro coming in with a big Scandinavian flick into that first outer zone. John Temple is coming in spicy, trying to get that proximity right off the rip in that first outer zone. Steven Tassanaro coming in the second outer zone, filling it out. John Temple is sticking it to him. Here's the transition. Oh no, John Temple has to shallow up and get that proximity, and he's losing it in the final outer zone, but he's fighting it through. Wow.
That was an awesome job. I don't care about how the outcome of this goes for either of these guys. These two both deserve to be excited about that run. I mean, Steven Tassanaro putting down an absolute slayer of a lead run again, and John Temple showing that he means business. He wants to keep up. In the end, making some mistakes and having to play catch-up, but up until that point, doing an absolute awesome job, showing full commitment and aggression, trying to get after it.
I love it. I love seeing that, especially from 2 competitors like that, both in S chassis. And Steven Tassanaro is out here. He has family out here. He's trying to make them proud, but I'm pretty sure they're just proud to see him just compete in this kind of caliber of a competition. But we're going to have them flip sides. Steven Tassanaro is going to be in the chase. John Temple is going to be in the lead. John Temple is with that white, black, and orange S chassis. Steven Tassanaro is in the all black S chassis. We're waiting for the lights. I'm waiting for the track to clear up as we had a golf cart on third outer zone. Here they go.
And there we go. The track is looking clean. Everyone is out. Everyone is safe. Just waiting for the go-ahead.
Here we go. John Temple in the lead. Coming in with a nice flick. Getting back on throttle pretty quick to try to fill out the outer zone. Punts that first outer zone. Oh, a little bit shallow. Possibly missing and being too spicy and overshooting that inner clip. John Temple is trying to fight it through. Steven Tassanaro is sticking it to him and staying in his pocket all the way through the track.
That one's looking really close, guys. That one's looking really close. I mean, John Temple was doing a great job in lead position. He had a little bit of a late transition trying to get to the second outer zone, and then we saw he also went a little bit too wide on the inner clip. But Steven Tassanaro was adapting to every mistake also. I mean, when John Temple made a move, he made a move, but we saw John Temple go too deep past the inner clip. Steven Tassanaro was right there following him all the way through the rest of the competition, or the rest of the layout, with close proximity, especially coming across the line.
And it's looking like Steven gets the win. John Temple is going to the battle of third place. It doesn't stop him from getting on the podium, but Steven Tassanaro is going to the battle for first and second place to say, hey, I have a chance to be the king. Sasha Prospero and warming up the tires, as well as John Temple. He's going to start off in the chase. This is the battle for third place. Sasha Prospero in the lead. John Temple in the chase. We're going to see who goes to the podium. I hope you guys are excited in the crowd seeing these guys out here slaying and performing at their peak. Here we go. The lights are green. Going through, Sasha Prospero in the lead, S-Chassis, Apex Automotive. John Temple coming in and trying to get a nice flick, keeping that proximity in that first outer zone, going all the way through the second outer zone. And John Temple loses a little proximity, but he keeps it, sticking to him. It looks like Sasha loses a little bit on that inner clip, going all the way around. John Temple all the way through, losing a bumper. Man, oh man.
And that bumper is still hanging on. For a moment, it looked like it was going to fly away. Speaking of things that fly away, thank you so much for Fly Day Drones out here doing a great job getting you all your drone.
They're currently ripping off the bumper. They got it off. Looks like the guy at the gate is here. We go. John Temple in the lead. Sasha Prospero in the chase. Coming in, John Temple, nice, good, aggressive flick. Oh, a little wavering from Sasha Prospero. John Temple is throttling it out. Going that second out of the zone. Philly all the way out. Sasha Prospero is trying to get door to door. All the way through that third outer zone. John Temple is fighting through and getting all that in a bag of marbles. It looked like Sasha Prospero was trying to struggle to keep that proximity in the beginning. Had to slow down a lot and caused a little bobble.
I mean, John Temple right there putting down a killer run. We haven't seen a run like that out of him all day. He was a little bit shallow on that first outside zone, but as you see him flick out there, wasn't afraid to use the momentum of the car and commit. And the real question is going to be whether or not it's going to be a... Your third place winner of round 4. Sasha Prospero is moving on, and John Temple will be taking 4th place, which may not be a podium position, but he's got every reason to be proud of himself for today. He's done an excellent job driving, and this is going to set the tone for next year.
John Temple out there waving his hand. Getting excited.
I'm gonna slow it down a little bit, give him space. But we got them switching sides. Ryan Acevedo in the lead. Steven in the chase. The battle for first and second.
Thank you, 4-8, for making it through